Alright people, welcome to the channel. Welcome to a devlog series. I'm planning on doing a few of these. I've been working on a game called The Princess of Phoenicia. So because my channel is Phoenix, so Phoenicia. And what you're going to be seeing here is me creating the second opening cutscene. I have worked on a lot of mechanics like combat. I'm currently working on the quest system, which I should be done with in a few. But first I'm going to show the cutscenes. Then once we're done with the cutscenes, we're going to carry on to dealing with stuff like all the other stuff that we're going to be developing in terms of this game. So I did finish a game in Unity. This is in Unreal Engine. I finished a game in Unity. Itchy right now. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. It's free. You can download it. It's based on the car racing game that I had started tutorial on this channel, but I wasn't able to finish it due to work and stuff. So if you want me to carry on with that tutorial, you can let me know. I'll finish it, but you can first check out the game so that you see if it's something that you might be interested in building, and we'll go on from there. So here right now, what I was thinking was a kind of fight scene to introduce the main character. So the main character is going to be introduced in this particular fight scene. I'm going to show you the first fight scene, the first scene, not fight scene, the very first scene, probably in the next episode. The very first scene is the father to the main character getting murdered. So it's a game with powers, obviously, like superpowers, not really superpowers, but magic powers. So I will show the gameplay sometime, but for now we're going to look at mainly the process that I was following here to make this cutscene. So I'm putting soldiers around the pit who are kind of watching the fight go on, and my idea here is that they should be kind of like a fight pit, because this is an army camp where the main character is. The main character is a female, so where she is, this is an army camp. Where Uncle is the commander. So this is before she knows that in the kingdom where she's from, the father has been killed. I'll not tell the whole thing about why he has been killed. That will ruin the whole experience. But yeah, so she's going to have to find out, and then we'll go from there. But for now, we're trying to work on a cutscene in which introduces the same main character. So once I'm done placing down all these soldiers here who are going to be cheering their fellow soldier, then we'll go from there. So place a few more. Place that guy. So this is in Unreal Engine 5.1. I had started this project some time back before work got busy. I started it in 4.27, if I'm not mistaken. So it has a lot of variations, but this is the one that I've settled on. It's a fairly small game based in 2 major cities, and then a few missions in the open world. So now here I'm kind of retargeting the animations that I want to use for the soldiers cheering, and then once all that is done, we'll add them. So at this point I decided to create a blueprint because I didn't want to add animations to each soldier. So I decided to create a blueprint that they were all going to use, and then that blueprint would have kind of a random selection of animations for the entry animation. So this is what I was doing here. Place a few random animations, and then retarget more animations, which I'm then going to use. So I haven't yet really made them random, so they're all playing the same animation. But what I want in the end, and if somebody has already figured out how to do it, I haven't yet, is to make each character, like soldier there have a different variation of that random animation. But since they're using the same blueprint, it seems like it works the same way. So I want to make it more random. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out. This was just very quick to just start this devlog. The game I've been building for some time, and I decided to do a devlog and show some progress on it. Show so that even people who are interested can also see how I'm doing it, because I'm also just learning Unreal. So for those who are also learning Unreal like me, can also get into it. So after I was done retargeting, creating the blueprint, then add the blueprint to the soldiers. So the problem here is that the blueprint, the soldiers, I don't want to add them to the sequence. I just wanted to render them at real time. So for it would be dependent on when the game has started. So right now, even when I test it out, you will notice that the soldiers will not be playing any animation. But when we are playing, when the cutscene hits, they will be playing the animation. I didn't want to put all that many soldiers, so as I've said, I'm still learning Unreal Engine, so probably I'll figure out a better way to do it and make them play the animations. And if somebody has figured it out already, which I'm sure somebody has, you can let me know in the comments. So at this point, I decided to animate my camera. So I was looking for a kind of top view, but then it rotates slightly in the x-axis, I think, or z-axis. But yeah, you will see the workflow here. I just wanted to get just a slight rotation to introduce the scene itself. So this is what I settled on. It comes down like that. It rotates like that. Then I was now thinking of, okay, we need to bring it closer to the ground because it's quite far. So I added another animation to the crane. I like the Unreal Engine tools on how to create cutscenes. They've got so many. Unity with the Cine Machine has done a good job with it as well. So I can't really pick between the two, but they are both brilliant. So as I'm learning Unreal here, I'm kind of enjoying it. Added some sound to it so that we have them cheering when the cutscene starts. So we add an animation track for the audio. We add that cue there, and then I drag it out. You won't be able to hear the audio, but I could hear it myself. But I decided to remove it for the devlog. So created another master sequence, which I'm not going to use, because in the end, after I was done recording, I decided to go against that and just use the same master sequence that I had. So I was learning a lot of stuff while doing this. It's very interesting what you can do in Unreal Engine. So here now I'm just creating the fade in effect, and once that is done, get into the cutscene. It goes down, then we get into the other part of the cutscene where she runs. You will see the result of this in the next episode, because in this one I did not finish it, but in the next episode I actually managed to finish it, and she does a flip at the end there, which I'll show in the next one, because in that one we're going to work on the fight sequence, which is going to happen here before the end of the cutscene. Alright, if you enjoyed this, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.